Hello and welcome to this tutorial on finding accurate comps or comparables for a subject property in real estate. When you are considering purchasing a property as an investment, it's important to know how much the property is worth. That sounds pretty obvious, doesn't it? Well, one way to determine that is to look at the comparables of that property in any area that has recently sold, and it's within a half a mile to a mile radius in most circumstances. These comparables, they'll give you an idea of what that market value is, or fair market value. And if you don't know what that is, you can click that card right there to find the video titled How to Calculate Fair Market Value. To find accurate comps, what we first need to do is we're going to need to do some due diligence. Now, this really means that you're going to need to research the local real estate market and collect data on similar properties. So here are a few steps that you can follow to find accurate comps. First, of course, you have to identify the subject property and gather all the information about it, such as the address, size, the age, and the number of bedrooms and bathrooms. And of course, determine, when we're investors, what the ARV will be, the after repair value comp, if we're looking to purchase this as an investment. So all of that said, when we're looking at other properties to determine what it will be worth, that is, our subject property will be worth after we sell it upon retail resell, then we need to look for properties that are in really great shape and fixed up. That being said, if you're just looking as somebody who owns a property and you're looking to try and sell that property, you want to know what other properties are selling for in your current as-is condition. So the same thing holds true. You're going to want to understand all of those factors, the condition, the location, the age of your property and everything, but just take it from those two different approaches, whether you're an investor determining your ARV or whether you are a homeowner or any person looking to sell a property in its as-is condition for an as-is value, okay? So ultimately, when you determine all this stuff, you're going to want to find those comps that are in the general area, right, a half a mile to a mile away, with those same terms of the search, right? Whether it's a single family, whether it's a condo, or whether it's a multifamily unit, you need to find those exact like for like. We're comparing what is said apples to apples, right? So you can use online tools and resources to do this. And obviously a couple of these that might stick out is Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, Realtor.com. All of these websites are really good to use, even if you don't have access to the MLS. And I will tell you, regarding MLS access and finding comps, I am a licensed realtor in the state of California, and I don't typically first go to the MLS as an investor to identify comparables. I just do a quick search on Redfin. I do some on Realtor.com and check properties and the market and trends like that on Realtor.com and Redfin, and sometimes I use Zillow to just see what recently sold comps there are in the area. But of course, as a non-real estate professional, you still may be able to find data on the county assessor's website. And if, of course, you are an agent or you're working with an agent or a realtor as an investor or otherwise, you can access or have them access the MLS or multiple listing service to talk about that, to get your comps. By the way, anything all about the MLS you want to know, click this card right here and you go to that video and or linked in the description below. Moving on, you're going to gather those comps, right? All of them that you find, including the same information, the size, the age, the price, and any of the relevant details. You analyze that data to determine the market value of your subject property or what the ARV will be. And you can do this by calculating the average sale price of all of the comps. That's one quick kind of blanket way. You can also have a realtor do a comparative market analysis or a CMA. For example, one has a pool, the other one doesn't. One has a view, the other one doesn't. Maybe 5 of them don't have pools and they all sold for $300,000. And maybe one of them has a pool and it's sold for $320,000. If every single thing was exactly the same, we can reason that that pool is worth $20,000. So if yours has a pool, then you can say, you know what? The market's hot right now. We're going up. It's worth $22,000 because it's a really hot market, right? Or vice versa. Well, people in this area, where prices are going down, maybe it's not worth $20,000 anymore. So all that said, it's just to understand what the value can be of that subject property based off of those other ones, okay? So take into account any differences between the subject property and the comps, like size, age, or condition, or whether it has a pool. These differences will affect the value of the subject property, so it's important to consider them when determining its market value so you can comp. Well, listen, I hope you found this video helpful. To see the next one, go ahead and click right here where, as we are true to our name, Real Estate Investing Made Easy, we're gonna make it easy.